I go back to this idea of what what do you think of as school spirit? A lot of people are going to say school spirit is just going out and going to ball games and going to athletic events and just saying, "Yeah, go Cats!" Like doing the Cats chant, knowing the on U of K cheer, and that's great, and that is part of it. But school spirit is so much bigger than that. School spirit is wanting to do good in your classes, wanting to get a degree from this university because you're proud of the name, the University of Kentucky. School spirit is wanting to strive to be, what our motto is. We want to be the University of Kentucky, or the University of Kentucky that's the university for Kentucky.
Yeah, go Cats! Woo! Go Kentucky! Yeah! Go Cats!
It's no secret that UK is traditionally a basketball school. Especially with UK being in the SEC, it is quite easy to equate school spirit with sports. When you consider the national titles that UK holds for basketball, cheerleading, and other sports, people are quick to assume that it is all the university stands for.
I think the key thing when you think about school spirit is it's not just athletics. It's so much more than that. It's being involved. It's wanting to make a change on this campus. It's going to sit with somebody that's sitting by themselves in the 90 eating. It's just being kind to people. It's being nice to people. It's, truly embodying what it means to see blue.
There are many different aspects of campus life that promote tradition, school spirit, and pride here at the university.
My favorite thing about campus is the food.
Probably in the dorms when they get everyone together for like a study session or things of that nature.
Being close to the classes, so I like to study a lot, be in the library all the time.
When I first joined my fraternity, that really connected me to all my brothers.
The events that they have at the JC on the fields, like the obstacle courses and the fundraisers, that's all great.
I like to meet all my fellow classmates and other people going to Kentucky. Nice to get out there and meet the people.
At the end of the day, every student attends UK with the same goal, to get an education. Since academics is a huge part of college life, students take pride in them the same way they take pride in the school itself.
This is my 25th year, I guess, teaching chemistry. So I came to the University of Kentucky as a freshman and got my Bachelor's of Science in Chemistry. And then I just kept on going and got my PhD in chemistry here at UK as well.
When students take pride in their own education at the University of Kentucky, they have a newfound respect for making UK their home away from home. Every school takes pride in academics, since that is a primary focus of attending school in the first place. But what makes Kentucky unique is the fact that the school also takes pride in the students.
Other ways that I get involved would be just opportunities to mingle with students in maybe the dorm when they have dorm, invite you to come and visit the dorm and meet with the students. And I am I'm a faculty advisor for a club, College Mentors for Kids. So they do so much more now than they used to. When I was a student, there was very little effort made into getting you involved on campus. And I lived at home here in Lexington because I grew up in Lexington, and I always felt like this is just a place I went and took classes and then I went back home again. And it took many years before I felt like I was a part of a campus culture. And they do so much more to encourage you to explore the clubs, explore getting involved, do a lot more effort to get you interacting with other students. I mean, even the spaces, I think about this building versus our old chemistry physics building. There's opportunities to get together and talk and have conversations about whatever with other students. The dorm rooms are designed that way now, but when I lived 1 year on campus, it was Blanding, and there was no common space. You walked in, you walked down this little hall, you walked into your room, and you had a roommate, and there was no real good place to meet and greet and have good conversations. So they do so much better of trying to get you out of your little space and get you involved with other people.
Students getting involved on campus aside from academics not only promotes a sense of inclusion and community at the University of Kentucky, but also it shows student pride in the school itself. When students get involved with different organizations on campus, they have the opportunity to have their voices heard and to come together with other students to support their own ideas and also the school.
It was really just a calling. I knew I always wanted to be involved in student government. I just didn't know what capacity that I wanted to be involved in. After a bunch of meetings and conversations, we decided that the best thing for us to do is to be for he'd be president, being a junior, going into a senior year, and I would run for vice president. And that's what we did. Very happy that we did that. It was a great experience for me. We got a lot of votes. I made a lot of friends throughout the process, and I learned a lot of things throughout the process. And so I guess the biggest thing that motivated me was wanting to be involved. But the other thing is wanting to learn and wanting to serve. I wanted to serve the people that go to this university, and I wanted to be a representative for them. So that's why, at the end of the day, that's why I chose to run. The main purpose of student government is to be the voice for the students to the powers that be. And in years past, I would say that we have somewhat lacked in that aspect. I think the good thing about all three people that ran in this past election was that they all wanted to renew the student voice, because the president gets a seat on the board of trustees, and so they have a vote there. They have the ability to get up and talk in front of these people. These are the people that are making the decisions about tuition raises. These are the people that will cut programs that need to be cut or add programs that needed to be added. And so I think every one of us embodied the idea of we have to be a better voice for the student in all things that we do.
Student government is a huge way for students to become involved in bettering the school and being the catalyst for change on campus. Taking the initiative to change how the school impacts students' lives is also a way of showing school spirit and pride on campus. Another part of college that many students choose to become involved with is Greek life. Sororities and fraternities, both social and academic, help to bring groups of students with similar views together and connect the student body as a whole. Greek life brings different people together to make a large university feel closer and more like home. At the heart of all these chapters and organizations, there's a common value: a love for UK.
I think Greek life at the University of Kentucky is incredible. And we strive to create a brotherhood of people that, yes, they do have a good time, but they're also here to support each other. And that's the biggest thing in Greek life, is just being there to support. We talk about
So many aspects of college life at the University of Kentucky make up what UK embodies. Sports, academics, and the support and pride of the student body builds UK up. All of these things make the university different from other universities, especially in the SEC. Because there is a place for everyone at UK, the university is a place that students both past and present can call home, whether they are on campus or not. The different attributes and qualities that the university has to offer is what ties everyone on campus together and makes the Big Blue Nation a family.